Welcome, my name is Brandon. Please join me on this tour of the tiny Lakeview Mall in Buffalo, Minnesota. I remember looking at this mall on Google Maps, wondering if there was anything left of the enclosed section. I spoke with a woman from the area about the mall, who said, don't bother visiting. There is nothing left. The antique store took it all over. My friend Colby went to check it out, and even filmed the place. She told me the mall is sometimes locked, and to not waste my time driving here. She said I could use her footage for the video. I saw her footage of this lovely retro mall and decided I had to visit Lakeview for myself. Knowing how many malls tend to operate, I assumed I would have better luck on a weekday and took a Friday off from work. If the mall was locked, I would use Colby's footage. If it was open, I would film my own. While the sun did not shine on me this Friday morning, luck sure did. The mall was open. I made a couple of passes through the little mall. Colby also filmed the antique store, so I will share her store footage at the end of the video. The spot with the now open sign was once an escape room. I happened to have a couple of yellow bags from the place that were gifted to my wife from a coworker. The place closed down after everyone escaped. I've only been to Buffalo twice, but I really like the place. It is a quiet small town with shops for tourists like me. I am always a sucker for coffee, and any town that can make a good espresso is okay in my book. After driving 45 minutes to visit a tiny mall, I decided to explore downtown Buffalo. Right up the street, I found the abandoned Buffalo Cinema. The cinema opened in 1991 with 3 screens. It expanded to 7 in 2001. It closed in 2018. I found this buffalo fish to be very amusing. It once sat on the sidewalk outside of the cinema. There are buffalo statues all over the town. Now here's where my story would have ended, but I was frustrated I could not find any history about Lakeview on the internet. I returned to Buffalo in August 2024 to see if the nearby Wright County Historical Society had information about the mall. Unfortunately, the librarian had no memories other than attending daycare in the mall. She handed me a binder containing the history of Buffalo's retail through 1987 But in 1987, people did not care about malls. Nothing popped out at me during my 30-minute skim through the book. Since I drove all the way here, I might as well check out the mall again. What do you know? The mall is now open on Saturdays due to a new business in the mall. Look how bright the place is now. The new tenant is a arts and crafts store called Hutchin Home. They had their grand opening on July 4th weekend. I will have to return to see if they still have yellow raspberry jalapeno jam. While I am done with footage of the mall, I have more Buffalo to share. I had no intention of filming the antique store until I saw the Halloween room. I have just a little more of Buffalo to share. I felt the need to photograph the Historical Society. There are a lot of fun artifacts, but I really loved Albert Nelson's one-man band. Albert Nelson designed a 32-instrument machine that he could perform all by himself. Do you want to know what Nelson's band sounded like? There is a recording of it on YouTube. You can also scan this QR code that I photographed on the screen if you want to hear it. I will also have a link to the song in the description of this video. Thank you for joining me on this tour of Lakeview Mall in Buffalo, Minnesota, and some of the surrounding sites. I hope you have a great day. Take care.